is P still relevant? I mean, the age-old principle still holds true. If there is no earnings, there is no price to earnings multiple, right? Valuations are a function of earnings and nothing else. At the end of the day, bottom line matters. As long as it is black, you can put a multiple. Now, at this point of juncture, because there are a lot of these listed companies which are there, a lot of valuation multiples are floating around in the unlisted world. A very popular metric has suddenly become quite widespreadly used, right? As a function of GMV or the GMV conundrum. Now, let me give you a very small example. Let's say you're sitting in Starbucks, or let's say you're sitting in your home and you want to order a coffee from Starbucks. So you end up opening up the Zomato app and you fire an order. I mean, you fire up the app and you order a coffee for 100 rupees. So Starbucks will say, I have done sales of 100 rupees, or I have done GMV of 100 rupees. Zomato will say, I have done GMV of 100 rupees. Now, let's say for some reason on Zomato, you're paying through Credit Pay. So Credit Pay will say, I have done GMV of 100 rupees. Let's say in Credit Pay, you have your Unicard linked. So Unicard will say, I have done 100 rupees of GMV. Now, Unicard is linked to, let's say, a savings bank account in Federal Bank. So Federal Bank will say, 100 rupees has been deducted from my CASA. Now, there could be a high chance that in all these transactions, right, Razor Pay is probably the payment gateway. So Razor Pay will say, I have done 100 rupees of GMV. Then, because Unicard is on the Visa network, so Visa will say, I have done 100 rupees of GMV. So at the end of the day, if you are valuing all these companies as a multiple of GMV, this is just a Ponzi scheme running in circles, right? But the way to look at it is, who is making money from that GMV, right? For delivering an order of 100 rupees, if Zomato is spending 40 rupees, on which it probably makes 10 rupees, it's losing 30 rupees. But for processing that same 100 rupees of transaction, if Visa is making 1.5%, so Visa's earnings is 1.5 rupees, right? So at the end of the day, the GMV conundrum can only get solved if you have earnings coming from that. If earnings are not coming, there's no P and there's no price.